Hey, what is up guys and girls? It's good to have you back. I'm Jack from Phantasma Paranormal, and since I'm here back in my hometown in Common, the little village where my dad and my family live, I wanted to show you guys something, as I forgot to do it last time I was here. I said I was going to do it and I didn't, but now I'm here, I might as well. But I'm just going to show you. You may have seen the old video which I did, which was this one, where I was talking about my possible UFO experience, you know, of seeing this. And I really wanted to show you where it happened, where I was, and so on, just so I can actually give you a proper, detailed sort of description as to where I saw it, how far away it was, and so on, which I'm going to show you now. So just behind me up there, that would have been my dad's living room. Obviously, you know, it's been sold, not there anymore, but that was the living room. And he was sat on the sofa facing the window, and he had a corner sofa which was over on this side. And so right over there on that corner, we were watching TV. I cannot remember, you know, what we were watching or nothing, but as we were sat there, there were some bigger trees which were just behind me, which were just right over the back, as you can see there. And so when we sat there watching TV, and Dad saw it as well, and I saw this, it was like a sort of a long sort of cigar sort of shaped object. It was bigger on the other end, but this thing was huge at the same time. It was a massive. And I described like the light beams that were like on the sides of it and all the different colors that were on the sides. And so I saw that, and so I jumped up from the sofa and got up, ran to the window, and I only saw it for maybe 2-3 seconds, and Dad saw it as well. And so I'm going to show you whereabouts it was. So at the time, this load of houses wasn't there. And so right at the very back, if I come over to more this side over here, you see where this tree is, just right over there. That is probably, as my best guess, how far away it was. And so when I saw it up there, this thing made no noise. It was so close, but yeah, so massive, but it didn't make any noise whatsoever. Heard nothing, because I think maybe watched TV. But as quickly as I saw it, I got it from the sofa and ran to the window. But by the time I got to the window, it was completely gone, and it was going like in this direction. This thing was massive. I can guess it was probably, I'm going to guess about the size of maybe if you put two lorries, you know, end to end. That's the rough guesstimate as to how big this thing actually was. So for my best guess, that was the like the rough size of it, but that was probably the very first UFO experience which I ever had here, and I've been dying to show you that for ages. Just obviously I can't show you the actual UFO if it even was one, but you know, I was trying to rationalize it in my head for ages, thinking, could it have been a plane? Well, funny thing is, if that was an airliner, then that's way too, you know, big to be flying this low, even though there is the closest airport, which is London Gatwick, which is not far away from us. And definitely wasn't a helicopter, because it would have been so close, it pretty much would have been right on top of us. I do not know what this thing was. I have said many times that I do believe that there has to be other intelligent life out there in the universe, or maybe intelligent, maybe not intelligent, maybe just sort of, because we're just carbon-based organisms. But I've been racking this around in my brain, thinking, you know, the probability that there's got to be other life out there in the universe, because the universe is so vast and so big. We can't be the only ones in the universe. It's impossible, in my opinion, anyway. An alien? What solar system are you from? What planet are you from? What planet are you from? Do you come from space? Did you come from the sky? Is there other intelligent life out there in the universe? Sex? Why do you mention that?
Why when I talk when I'm asking questions about other intelligent life or aliens, why'd you mention sex? Can you comment more on that? Actually, that's the point. Other intelligent life that's out there in the universe, do they breed with humans? Allegedly? Do they breed with humans? With the women?
Now, from spirit communication and what I've done with spirit communication, not all of them say that they are spirits or like dead people. Are they? I don't know. We do not know what spirits are at this point, as it's not been proved what they are. But sometimes they have said that they are from other worlds, that they might be aliens. Obviously, I cannot prove that, but I can only go off really what spirit says. So, through the communication which I've had, it definitely does seem to suggest to me that there could be the possibility that there might be something else out there that may be trying to, relay signals or messages to us. But who knows? So going back to the UFO experience, or possible UFO experience, I should say, do I have any idea what this thing was? No. Could there be some sort of rational explanation? Well, maybe. I don't know, but I cannot think of anything whatsoever that looked like this thing did. I cannot even begin to put it into words, this thing. It was just, I remember it so clearly. It's the colours, everything, the lights, it was incredible to see, and I've never forgotten it. And this was like well over a decade ago. Obviously, I like to do a lot of research and try and think of a rational explanation as to what it could have been, but to this day, I still don't have anything. And ever since then, I've been fascinated with the idea of other life out there in the universe. There is definitely, in my opinion, there is an organism out there somewhere in the universe looking down on us like we're the dinosaurs. What technology we imagined for ourselves in a million years, they had it yesterday. So it's just amazing to think about. I mean, guys, how often do you look out of the window and look up at the sky and think, is that really a star? I've seen a few other things where I think, okay, might that be a star? Might that be a plane? Might that be another craft entirely? Could it even be some sort of alien life form? Well, who knows? Who's to say? But I always look forward to going out, especially hopefully we're going out on Dartmoor soon, to have a look up at the stars to see if maybe we could attempt to communicate with something else that's out there. But mind you, what do you know what you're communicating with? You don't, because it's not been proven what exactly we're speaking to. But is something communicating with intelligence? Yes. Does it talk all the time? No. Can we prove what it is? No. But something is answering our questions back, and it is very intelligent. And there's a lot of skeptics that will say it's just coincidence and that it's mostly just pareidolia. However, I adamantly disagree with that. However, could some of it, obviously, could a bit of it be pareidolia? Yes, of course. I mean, you've got to try and think about, there's radio broadcasting and some radio blips that could blip through. That's a possibility. But consistent communication, direct communication, cannot happen all the time. So that's why, I kind of scoff a little bit at that, but I understand their point. I've done this for a little while now, and there was no doubt in my mind something's communicating. I just don't know what that something is. But that's that little story for you about, my possible UFO experience. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys very soon in the very next video. So until I see you again, take care, bye-bye for now. And let me know in the comments, have you ever had your own UFO alien abduction experience or what have you? Please, because I want to know either in the comments or send me an email, a DM, or message me on any of my social media down below in the description, okay? So I'll see you guys later. Take care, everybody, and stay spooky.